James Hendricks with the Black Sheep Reports, and today I want to talk about Saudi Arabia. Now, a man has been beheaded in Saudi Arabia. This brings the total number of executions in the kingdom to 110 for the year so far. This is already 26% increase on the number of people put to death in 2014. Now, the man was executed after he was found guilty and sentenced to death for shooting and killing a fellow citizen following a dispute. Now, the statement from the Interior Minister read, "The man was sentenced to death according to the nation's strict version of Sharia law, now under which such crimes as murder, rape, armed robbery, and drug trafficking are punishable by death." Now, the public executions are mostly conducted by decapitating the accuser with a sword. Now, he is the 110th person to be executed in that country in 2015. And Saudi Arabia has already seen a 126% increase in death sentences. In 2014, 87 people were executed. The number of executions in 2015 is catching up with the kingdom's all-time annual record of 192, which was documented by an Amnesty International in 1995. Now, the watchdogs has been scratching of the kingdom's human rights record, saying that the fall far short of the global's norms. Now, almost half of the executions carried out so far this year has been for drug-related offenses, which don't fall into recognized as an international category of most serious crimes. Now, and the use of the death penalty for such offenses violates international law. Now, so one of our biggest allies in the Middle East has beheaded 110 people just this year alone, and yet our country doesn't say a word. But we can't talk about Saudi Arabia right now. We have to talk about Iran, and let's not forget about the government-trained puppets in Syria. You know, this is just a joke. How the hijackers on September 11th were 19 men affiliated with Al-Qaeda, and 15 out of the 19 men were citizens of Saudi Arabia. Does America attack Saudi Arabia? No. We attacked Saudi Arabia's #1 enemy at the time, Iraq. Now, there's garbage coming out in Washington Times saying Assad's Barrel Bombs could be worse than ISIS. You know, that's bullshit. The article talks about how we need to send more weapons and training to the Syrian rebels. You know, this is like George Orwell's book 1984, when we have, 2 minutes of hate. 1 minute you're hating and fighting against, a group, and then the next minute you're defending them, and, they just want to keep you in a state of shock and fear. This has been James Hendricks with the Black Sheep Reports. Subscribe if you're new. Links are below. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Our page is Media on 9/11. Thank you.